problem, man.
No, sorry to interrupt. That's Devin. That's the guy from the trial.
Oh, yeah?
He's the one who gave me the ticket last time. He was just at my trial today.
I will always stand up for doing what's right. I have all this support behind me. It's just wrong. It's wrong what they're doing, and I won't let them bully me or play a little game and just, sit down. I want them to know I'm upset.
I know pretty much everybody, and it sucks what people are doing to them, kicking them out, saying they can't stay, and they tell them to leave.
David Menzies for Rebel News here in Oshawa, Ontario, and I'm at Oshawa City Hall. It's the site of a demonstration in support of Ashley Wicksteed. She heads up Communities for Freedom, and if that name rings a bell, it's likely because you probably saw our video last month in which Ashley Wicksteed and members of her group were being ticketed in this city. What heinous crime were they committing? Well, believe it or not, folks, they were feeding and clothing the homeless. Here, check out what happened in December, literally a week before Christmas. Well, folks, we are here at Oshawa's Memorial Park, and as you can see behind me, there is a bylaw officer in a van. There was also another bylaw officer in a pickup truck. But as soon as we got out of our vehicles, he just buggered off. I guess he doesn't want the publicity, or maybe he's going for backup. Who knows?
I just wanted to get together with my community and do something right, rebuild, help out.
And Ashley, the other day, you received an email from the City of Oshawa bylaw enforcement. It wasn't a Christmas card, was it?
No, it was not. I received a fine for $250.
In any event, the bylaw never did confront anyone in the group. Rather, they did a drive-by ticketing, if you will. They took photographs and mailed out the tickets afterwards. It's one of those AMPS tickets, the type that you cannot fight in court. That was upheld by the Supreme Court of Canada several years ago. It's unbelievable. In any event, we're going to speak to Ashley, find out what the status of her ticket is and what they're hoping to do in front of City Hall here today. What is behind this idea of ticketing people for doing acts of goodwill?
I mean, it blows my mind. I don't think there is a reason. It's wrong. It's wrong, and it seems like it stems down to profit. I don't know what else to say. I don't know why you would ticket people for helping people in the community, other than profit, or they just don't want them there.
Well, I'm just in support of her and the homeless. I believe my mission, even a little bit in this world, is look after the poor, the sick, and the forsaken one. And now they're telling me I can't do this, and I think it's wrong. And I believe in peace, but we also have to look. The mental health is going through the roof, the addiction is going through the roof, and there's not enough education for that.
I don't like how they make it difficult. You shouldn't be hindered, and it should be helped. Just like the Freedom Convoy, you weren't supposed to confiscate gas, take things away and make it difficult for them. You were supposed to help.
So, ma'am, I'm reading your sign. Carrying is a crime in Oshawa. No good deed goes unpunished. The evidence would suggest that sign is 100% accurate. The question is, why? Why is carrying a crime? Why does no good deed go unpunished in this city?
I'm honestly not too sure. With a mayor who's been homeless himself and wondered where his next meal was coming from or his hot shower, you'd think he'd have a little more heart for people that need a roof over their head due to tyrannical government actions. It's unfair. But
we should note that just a couple of days ago, you received something via email regarding your ticket. What was that, Ashley?
Yeah, so the dispute for today was canceled. But it did state that I could still, there was a clerical error on the ticket that I received. So they said it was canceled due to that, but I could still receive the appropriate ticket by the same bylaw officer that sent me the first ticket. They also stated that this was the only reason why they were canceling today.
we need to help people. This is the only problem in prevention and to help people. And bylaw officer, I'm not against the bylaw officer, you're doing the job, but I'm against the law. And I like to see even more reforms in bylaw, that we have social workers on the side, because we need to change this. We have to prevent people to get on the road, on the street.
Is that a matter of fact? The mayor of this city used to be homeless himself, because if that's a fact, you'd think he would have some empathy to those who are currently homeless.
Yes, he was homeless, and he actually had an addiction as well. I found everything online. Global News, CTV News, all the fake MSM, they've also reported it as well. So
the word freedom is looked at as the new F-bomb these days. The Canadian flag in some circles is looked at as a hate symbol, even in Canada. Do you think that's what's driving this?
Yeah, I guess in a little bit of a way, but people better get used to it, because this freedom shit isn't going away.
it doesn't make sense. I'm getting attacked by a flag. It doesn't make sense to anybody, to be honest, and that's why we just keep fighting the good fight. We're going to keep feeding the homeless. They don't need to be under any more stress than what they really already are, of wondering, where they're going to put their head at night. And I think the city also needs to remove all of the sound machines that they've placed under any and all bridges in Oshawa, so that the homeless don't have anywhere to go from shelter.
The main thing, Ashley, is that you're not bending the knee. You're going to continue to hand out food and clothing and toiletries to the homeless. Is that correct?
Absolutely. I told them I care about them and I'll be there, and I will be there.
If I see somebody hungry, I will give them food, even if they're going to give me a ticket. I think that's not Canadian.
I know you're a single mother of two. This is a substantial ticket for you, I understand. So what is driving you to do this? I know you want to help people, but clearly City Hall doesn't want you to help people, and they will economically penalize you.
Yeah, you know what? I will always stand up for doing what's right. I have all this support behind me. It's just wrong. It's wrong what they're doing, and I won't let them bully me or play a little game and just, sit down. I want them to know I'm upset. This isn't right, and I don't want anybody else to go through this.
Well, folks, two of the members of this demonstration, Tristan and Ron, they're going into the city. We're following them. They just want to find out what law that you're breaking in Oshawa when you feed and clothe the homeless. So let's see if they get any answers.
Yeah, we won't do. Okay.
Oh, we're not allowed to be here? Sorry, I'm just wondering, my name's David Menzies with Rebel News. Since more than a month ago, I've reached out to bylaw and communications to get their side of the story, and nobody in the communications department will... Oh, would you? Oh, I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
My name is Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, you guys are with the third-party security, right?
To make an appointment with communication.
Oh, no, really, Tony? I've been trying for a month.
I understand. It's not.
Yeah, I've been calling city councilors. I've called the mayor. I haven't been vulgar. I haven't used any foul language or anything, and every one of them have blocked my number.
I understand.
Like,
Tony, can't someone from communication, just for like 5 minutes, come down and...
They will not come down.
They will not come down.
You'll have to send an email, make an appointment, and then they'll.
Okay. I've been trying that for over a month, but
Nobody's.
Tony, I want to thank you for asking. I know this is not your fault, but well, there you have it, folks. We tried yet again to talk to somebody in communications, and I would say this: if you're a municipality and you have a communications team that doesn't communicate, why do you have that team in the first place? So we can only speculate what the agenda is for Oshawa, the city of Oshawa, that is, in going after people carrying out egregious acts of charity. Unbelievable. Well, folks, the demonstration in front of City Hall has ended, and the demonstrators have walked over to Community Park, aka the scene of the crime. I can't believe I said that, but that's how this park is being treated when you have Good Samaritans handing out food and clothing and toiletries to the homeless. Now, I can tell you there's been a few bylaw trucks circling around. They are the white and blue trucks. You've heard of drive-by shootings. Well, in Oshawa, they do drive-by ticketing. They don't even get out of the truck. They take a photo of the would-be offenders and send it via mail or email. So I wonder if in the days ahead, Ashley and others here are indeed going to be ticketed again. It's unbelievable.
This is the guy from the trial.
Not a problem, man.
No, sorry to interrupt. That's Devin. That's the guy from the trial.
Oh, yeah?
He's the one who gave me the ticket last time. He was just at my trial today.
Hi, officer.
Devin.
Can you please tell? I can't hear you. You're gonna move over? Okay.
I told you, Devin. You'd be on the news.
So that was weird, folks. There was a bylaw enforcement truck, and there was 2 officers in it, and they wouldn't lower the window, but the driver was indicating move forward and presumably to talk to me away from the homeless people that are congregating here. And then he just drove off. He just ditched me, but you can't say we're not trying to get the city side of the story, but they simply won't communicate with us.
I know pretty much everybody, and it sucks what people are doing to them, kicking them out, saying they can't stay, and they tell them to leave, right? And then where are they supposed to go at the end of the day? Like, on the roads? Like, it would make no sense for them to go on the roads. Like they tell them to go here, they tell them to go there, and then on top of that, they're not having enough room for them in the homeless shelters, so now they're sleeping on the grounds outside, and it's freaking cold in the wintertime.
What feedback do you get from the homeless when you do that?
They appreciate it. They appreciate it so much. I've heard stories that they're uncomfortable in the shelters, or they may not make it for lunch or dinner. They only have a certain amount, and there's a lineup, and if you're not there on time, you're not getting fed. So they appreciate it. They appreciate that I ask them what they want. I ask them what their name is, and I care.
If I was to go out and give someone a sandwich, I can get a 200-something ticket, and I'm just giving my friend a sandwich. Like, that just makes no sense. That's like a malarkey. And it's kind of stupid because these people are taking their time out of their day when they don't have to. They don't get paid to do this. They're doing it out of the kindness of their heart. And for them to get a ticket is kind of preposterous. It's not right. It's not fair. And a lot of people are actually getting so fed up that they're actually starting to commit crimes and just for they can have food and somewhere to sleep in jail. That's what a lot of people are doing because they don't want to be out here. It's too cold. And I would not want to go to jail. I would rather just have people care enough to just let me even just like stay in their homes or in a shelter if I was in that case, you know what I mean?
Well, Ashley, again, thank you for your time. And folks, there you have it from Oshawa, Ontario, where no good deed goes unpunished. I don't get it. We've reached out to the city several times. They won't communicate with us. But, I think if I was down on my luck, if I was homeless, I would really appreciate someone like Ashley and our friends coming by and giving me a sandwich. Really, where is the crime in that? For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzies. Well, folks, we love to bring you the other side of the story the mainstream media, which has been co-opted, won't bring you, but we need your help. Please, if you can, go to rebelinvestigates.com. That's rebelinvestigates.com. And if you can kick in $1 or $2, we would greatly appreciate that.